Hello, Colts fans, and welcome to another episode of Conley on the Colts. I'm your host, Mike Conley. So, I wanted to do a video on what the Colts have done so far in free agency. Only a couple days in, they've made a few moves. So, in order, the first thing the Colts did was re-sign defensive end Tyquan Lewis to a one-year deal worth $2.1 million. I think that's a good re-signing. Last year, Tyquan signed a one-year deal that was worth $3 million. So you're getting him for a little bit cheaper. And I think he's a great rotational player. Yeah, he's been hurt and dealt with some injuries, but he has proven that he is a good rotational player, and Ballard has also proved that he likes him. In 2022, he started 4 of 7 games, had 14 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 4 pass breakups. I'm sorry, 2 pass breakups and 4 QB hits. Throughout his career with Indy, he's had 48 career games, started 16 of them, totaled 70 tackles, 17 for loss, 9.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception, 7 pass breakups, and 25 QB hits. So he's proven to be a good rotational piece on the edge. It's another one-year prove-it deal because Ballard has shown that he likes him. If he can stay healthy, when he is healthy, he is a great player to have in the rotation. Second move they made, and I figured it was coming. Didn't think he'd go to the Giants, but linebacker Bobby Okereke signed a four-year deal worth $40 million and guaranteed $22 million. I figured that was coming. Bobby's been a great player for us. Sucks to see him go, but the Giants have got a good linebacker in Bobby, and most of us knew that he probably wasn't going to be returning. Colts not being able to afford him, just the amount of player he is. Another move, cornerback Brandon Facyson went back to the Raiders. He really struggled this year, especially being in Gus Bradley's same system as he was prior. He had no turnovers. He just was not great. Kind of had higher hopes for him, again, coming from the same system. And really, I'm not upset to see him leave, to be honest with you. I've said that in the past. Next move, which is one that I was happy to see the Colts do, is re-signing of linebacker EJ Speed to a 2-year deal worth $9 million. He's kind of been, more of a rotational guy, depth piece, but with Bobby leaving, we're liable to see him getting some more snaps. Last year was a career year for him. Had 63 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 1 sack. Like I said, he's kind of been a rotational / special teams guy. It'll be interesting to see what the Colts do if they draft someone to play that role and they move EJ Speed up. The guy's got great athleticism, very good linebacker in my opinion. It's just be curious to see how they play his role moving forward. And the latest move that the Colts did is been pretty controversial. I've seen on Twitter and things is they signed former Rams kicker Matt Gay to a 4-year, $22.5 million contract. It is the biggest contract for a kicker in free agency NFL history. Again, this is a controversial move. A kicker is a need that the Colts, have needed to figure out with Vinatieri being hurt his last couple of years, and they brought in Blankenship, and he did not have the leg, was missing easy kicks. So I see why they brought him in. But with other positions of need too, it's a little confusing. I myself I'm happy they did it, but I'm not sure if it was worth the money they paid. Yes, he's a top 5 kicker. But I get it, So a little bit of history on him, which is kind of funny actually, because he was with the Colts before. He was a 5th-round pick in 2019 to the Buccaneers. After just one season with them, he was waived, and 10 days later, he was signed to the Colts practice squad. And he remained there until November of 2020 when the Rams signed him off of the Colts practice squad. And from there, his career has just really, he's had a great career with the Rams. He's in his career, he's 101 of 115 on field goals. So that's 87.8%. Great percentage there. He's 17 of 23 with kicks over 50 yards. That's 73.9%. So he has a great leg, great accuracy. Again, it was kickers are important. It was a position of need. Just not sure why the Colts decided to do it now, but hey, they got their kicker for the next couple years, and it'll be interesting to see what they do in coming days. If once they cut Matt Ryan, which I fully expect them to. They also put Ryan Kelly and Mo Alie-Cox up on the trade block, so we'll be watching to see what happens there. As of now, that's all the Colts have done. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys are thinking, on these signings, what you'd like to see the Colts do. I know there's a few offensive linemen still out there that the Colts probably should look at. Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And just remember, let's go Colts.